Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on episode number 32 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at our colony summary to see what we are currently working on. And I think where we left off was and nowhere to go. We need one more duplicate with non-default clothing to get that squared away. We're constantly working towards the rest of these. Once this and nowhere to go is complete, I think the next option is going to be try and get that luxury barracks going, since we do have plastic coming in from the glossy drecklets. It's not going to be easy because we need to have a couple of I think maybe like 400-ish plastic in order to create two of those nice wonderful beds that we need. And we're just going to continue to work towards the rest of these individual achievements as we keep moving along in the series. So let's start by getting this one at the top squared away. Let's get the non-default clothing, and I think it's all the way up here. We're on the slowest setting for a little bit. Let's give this to Hassan. And then I believe if we have someone rummage through this, it might drop another non-default clothing for us. Let's take a look at our gas. Make sure gas is going. It's going pretty well. I don't see too much in our regular pipes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 35. We're going to go up by 10. We're going to do micro changes to make sure we do not remove too much of the hydrogen that's inside of these pipes. We want it to be as full as possible. All right. So this will hopefully complete the achievement we want, where non-default clothing is being utilized. Let's see, where is Hassan at? Well, I'm sure they'll come and get it in a moment. Oh, we need more food. And then let's queue up a little bit of frost buns. It's making me a little nervous having that amount of calories. Let's pause it for a second. We're going to uproot all of this. What I want to do is take all of the mushrooms and put them down here. That way they're actually buried in carbon dioxide and capable of growing. And then we are going to have more spindly grub fruits in here as we find more and more of those seeds. I believe we also need to do that in order for them to reach in that area. Let's take a peek at the germs. There's no germs up here anymore, so we can deconstruct that building in there. There's nothing really going on there, because if you look at the radiation, it's not really touching anything. So what I'm going to do is put it right here. That way we can get rid of some more slime lung. What else are we going to do? We'll put one of the wart seeds right here to get rid of the polluted oxygen. Not polluted oxygen. If we look really closely, we zoom in, there's a lot of slime lung in here. I think there's a morb running around, and that's kind of why we see that. Yep, there it is. See, that's a morb. Yep. Alright. So let's get to work. Another thing we need to take care of is this setup over here. I want to create a sort of chlorine bath. So I think what we're going to do is just deconstruct this and move some stuff around. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. And then this pipe is going to go down over to this. This is going to go up. We're gonna add another reservoir in here, and then we're gonna add a germ sensor, so that way it doesn't get stuck with germs in the regular system. Colony achievement earned. There we go. Non-default clothing, all set and done. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, there's... Oh man, we are out of water in that pipe. Let's do this. Yeah, let's get some water coming in from that. We need to cut this off here. Let's see, is there power going to this? Now there is. We need to go up and down and cut along this here. Oh, and of course, power there. Turn that to a priority of 9. And good. Good. So this gives our duplicants something to do for a minute. Let's let them work through that. One of the things that I did find out as I was doing some research, it's in regards to the metal, like the refined metal. And when you convert metal into refined metal on the rock crusher, you know, it's a 50% reduction. You have 100 kilograms of copper ore and it drops to 50 kilograms. If you go to the hatch, let's see, hatch, smooth hatch, it is a 25% reduction. So you go from 100 kilograms to 75. And if you get the metal refinery, it is a 1-to-1 ratio. So later in the series, when we have our metal refinery, we're going to actually use this brine for that since it's super cold. We won't need the smooth hatches since we already have the achievement completed. We just don't want to keep losing more and more copper to smooth hatches when we have a refined machinery going. So that's in the future. That's what I would like to do. Let's see, what else are we going to do? We are going to go over like this, down and around, probably to right there, I'd say. And then let's see, the filtration is going to go up and just directly right into this section here. And then we need power. We are going to need power over here. So let's go kind of like this. There we go. And everything now over here needs to be a 9, because if it's not, we will not have what we need, which is this to be completely covered in chlorine, and then we want to have all of it, I want to say all of it, we want this flipped around before we run out of space in the liquid reservoir. That's what I'm trying to say. So, door. That would be helpful if they could actually go up and around, right? Change that to an 8. That way they can actually go in and out of there. The other thing that I wanted to add was... Alright, so now we want to cut that off there. Let it keep going. And then... let's see... it's not really going all the way over. That's fine. Everybody's going down right away. We broke free! We can get through! Hooray! And once all this liquid is taken care of, the next step for me is going to be adding a third reservoir, maybe even a fourth reservoir, and then locking this room down. I moved the sieve because we need to have we need an auto sweeper in here, and then we want to do the polka dot party dot storage bin. There we go. That's what we want. We'll put sand in here. That'll allow it to autofill the water sieve, and then on the other side I'll probably do this and set it up, but I'm not gonna power it yet. What this is for is the polluted dirt. So this gives them something to do. I'm going to change the priority to something pretty low. Oh man, we need some copper, don't we? Yes, we do. Dig this up, please. There we go. Alright, we want to dig here. Get rid of that. I'm going to make this a door and then dig this way and down so we can get all this copper. Didn't mean those. There we go. So now we have a lot of stuff for them to do. Perfect. We also need another one of these. Okay. So now you can go down, and then you can go up. We can cut this off, and cut this off here. Actually, just deconstruct those. Deconstruct that. And change it to priority 8. There we go. Nobody likes being in chlorine. I get it. I understand. Alright, now... Actually, let's go... 1, 2... And then I believe the germ sensor is going to be needed, right? Let's look. Germ sensor, where are you? Germ sensor. Okay. And then we will do a automation wire. Whoa, not that far. Hopefully this works. I think it will. All that is not at a high priority. Let's change that. There we go. This is going to pull all of that. Everything that we will ever need. Alright, let's change this to filtration medium, sand. I'm only going to put 5,000 in here. We don't need a crazy amount. Alright. Good job, Nisbet. I know it's not fun. I know everybody's stressed out. We have some barbecue to be made while we're waiting. How close are we? We're almost there. Thank you, Steve. They got all of that metal. Let's get more. How about that, huh? Yeah. And then we do have a lot up here. We'll probably continue to go up and around just for that. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let's stop that for a second. We don't want to put any chlorine in here yet, not until we pump out all of that oxygen. Yeah. Let's cut the pipe right here since we don't need it over there. Get rid of it, and then send green signal if above or below. If below 0, below 1. Yeah, there we go. Now we want to go up, and then we'll go up, and then we'll go down. Those are all higher priority. It's a lot of stuff to be on the same grid as the other ones, but I'm okay with that. We're just going to utilize this whole room auto. Alright. Let's go, everybody. We need this done. Those still need to be uprooted, but this is more important. Okay, alright. Well, eventually we'll have to make our way back up through this. We'll clear this out so we can see what's behind it. We need to do that on a couple different areas, but let's move this here. And then somebody finish this wire. S'il vous plaît. At some point, someone will finish this wire. Did we run out of material? They're waiting copper delivery. Okay. Do we not have enough? I'll put 9s on that. Maybe they just don't have enough copper right now. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is it... Alright, I think all of the materials are out of here. And we can go like this. And then we can not let anybody go in or out. Let's see what we got. Lime. Spiffy Overalls. But we've got lime. But Spiffy Overalls. Spiffy Overalls. We're doing it. We're doing it live, everybody. Doing it live. Alright, where is the Spiffy Overalls? Who gets the Spiffy Overalls? Steve, you get the pleasure since you are our main cook. We have a snazzy suit here. Nisbet, you need one. A warm sweater. We'll give it to Ren. Let's see, how's everything looking in here? Things are being pumped out. This is really what we're waiting on. We're waiting for the vacuum. Now we're gonna wait for a moment to see if we can get this taken care of really fast. Alright. Seems like we have enough water in the pipes for now. Let's actually clean up some of this spaghetti. I don't know about everybody else, but I really don't like it when I have too much pipe spaghetti or vent spaghetti. It really drives me crazy. Okay, it's getting pretty bare on the gas inside of this room. We're almost ready to send in the chlorine. And then on top of that, what we want to send in here is organic polluted dirt. So then all this is automated. Nobody has to do anything but fill the storage bin full of sand. Almost done. We'll just leave that be for a moment. I'm sure when we look at it the next time, it'll be ready. Just need to watch our bathrooms to make sure we are not sitting through that. Oh, almost forgot. Because if we look, I mean, it's still considered a nature reserve, but I don't want to get too many of these. There we go. Go down and dig that, and then dig those. We're looking for more grubfruit seeds. All right. Yep, still have a little bit to pump out. Gonna just do some other things to occupy our time. We got more glossy drunklet. 2 of them now. I might need to put more hydrogen in here. That way it lasts longer. Not lasts longer, but they have a higher chance of getting more and more every cycle. Hey, there's an egg all the way up here. That's interesting. Not reachable, actually. Now what are we gonna do? I know, we'll just let it be. If it hatches, then we can wrangle it, and then well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, okay? Let's focus up here. Let's get this one done. We're gonna slow down for a minute. Let's take in what our next priorities are. We need to change these all to mushrooms. Get rid of that. And I think we're going to do 2 rows. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but it's just we're going to try and utilize the atmosphere to our advantage and get rid of the slime in the same instance. So that's just kind of how I want that to work. Okay, some of the bathrooms do need some more. So we are going to oblige. Okay, so even though the germ sensor is sending a green signal because there's no germs, is that because the pipe has to be on top of it? Alright, let's read this. Okay. Sends a green or red signal based upon the quantity of surrounding germs. Detects germ population, can help block off or clean dangerous areas. Germ count. Okay, so I think the pipe actually has to be on top. So let's actually let them through there and do that. And then let's yeah. I needed it done now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. They are really in a hurry. Clearly. Okay. We have more barbecue. This looks like there's too many in here, but they're not. We have 28 stone hatch eggs, not including what is inside all of these. I do remember somebody commented on the eggs in here for the drowning pool, and what I will say is I believe they are correct when it's a regular hatch, but when the hatchling breaks out of their egg and they're born, I think, in the air. So far, they drown in here when they're born. I haven't seen anything different. If I did, I will change this to a pneumatic door, but I believe we're okay for now. I think so. So we'll just keep an eye on it. If we need to change it in a little while, we will, but I think that this was okay. At least in my experience so far. Ah, you know what? I forgot something here. We need to wrangle you, and we need to get sulfur. No, that's sucrose. We need some sulfur for these sweetles down here. I think... Oh, we do have sulfur in here. Never mind. We're okay. I was worried they were hungry. Alright, now let's see. Is it still letting them through? It is still letting them through. Maybe I have this wrong. Alright, this is really going to bother me here. So we need to send a red signal if it's... Let's look at the germ sensor. What does it say about the germs? 30,000. So then it would send a green signal, right? I mean, right now I see a red signal, so it's still letting stuff through. I'm a little confused as to why it's not working. I'm gonna have to do some research, but at some point all of this will be fine. Maybe we will just leave this like that until I can come back to it. Yeah, we'll just let it create a vacuum, and then I will revisit that after I look into it a little bit further. We want to do this. We want go up and up. No, not there. We want 1, 2, 3. This is going to let all this gas drop down in here. Copy settings. Lots of eggs are going to be done at relatively the same time. You can kind of see the green all over the place. Alright, what's next? What do we got next? Let's take a look at this up here. Okay, we still have a bit of hydrogen coming through. Let's bump it up to 40. And then we want to change this to wort seed number 1. And then we'll have a secondary one right here. Actually, we could probably just do all that, right? Yeah. Great. Everything's looking great. Okay, so now that we have that, let's copy settings. Boom. Go all the way across. What is this one? Grubfruit, Grubfruit, Grubfruit. Okay, they're just growing. Got it. We have another sulfur biome down here. We could breach that temporarily just to grab the grubfruit seeds. Yeah, let's do that actually. And then I'll just cap this off with insulated tiles. Yeah, 8 it is. We're getting really up and down on the calories, so I want this to get... I want to get more safe on the calories before we do anything extravagant like the metal refinery up here. We do need to do something about this. This vent, this geyser. Because if we don't, then it's just gonna go all the way down here, and then I don't know I won't know what I want to do with it till then. But don't auto harvest that one, so they can eat. Okay, we have 300 kilograms of plastic. Can we make a bed? furniture. We can make one. Oh, we can make two of them. Okay. Temporary barracks here. Yeah. And then for a luxury barracks, what else do we need? One decor item. Yeah. There we go. And we'll put Meep and Joshua, since they're the furthest away from getting in and out of the bedroom. That'll let them walk a little closer, I think. Right? Yeah. Oh, we did not add some... We needed to add some bridges. Receptacle and loader. There we go. Everything's getting pretty close in this room. Perfect. We needed this metal pretty badly, actually. And then we want the same thing here. Where did it go? It is... Did we run out of them? We did. Okay. That's fine. We want to keep jumping up on the amount of food we have, so this is perfect. We're doing really well. Pips are eating. This one is hungry, apparently. We have shine bugs. Starving because the bristle blossom takes forever. But it's only taking forever because we have it in a the natural growth. We don't have it in the like a hydroponic tile or a farm tile. Let's see, where's all this water going? Okay, it's going in both directions. Let's actually cut this here temporarily. That way nothing stops. I want everything to continue to move. Let's see, if I click on the properties, no. See, it's not giving me germs in a sense of what's on the outside. I need to know the germs on the inside of the pipe. So, yeah, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm really going to have to look into that. It's really bothering me, if you can't tell. It's been a while since I've had to use the germ sensor. Normally I just throw it in a chlorine bath and call it a day, but I want to do it right. Why is there a hatch down here? Everybody see that? There's a random hatch in here. There's going to be no hatch in there in a second. That's really random. It's fine by me. More barbecue. Okay, did we get all that? We did. Unreachable. Don't need that. Okay, now we need a decoration item. We want furniture. This is only temporary. Actually, hold on. We want a bouncy house. Yes, there we go. That's better. And then on top of it, let's go with a drywall. We got a new drywall a little bit ago. Some bright checkers. So we're going to do a nice cool pattern with the new checkers. I don't know why I'm doing this because we're going to change this anyways. I just think this is fun. That looks cool, right? Yeah. Let's get that one. People are, they're running on these, oh, you know what? I have an idea. Ready for this? This is perfect. Oh wait, no, don't do that. I don't want all the... That would have been a bad idea. Whew. Whew, that was close. That was real close. I thought having a door up here would be good, but it doesn't really serve the purpose that we need it for. I could put a door right here. Nah, we'll leave it alone. It's not that big of a concern right now. The wallpapers are so fancy. Colony achievement earned. That's 2. We got 2 of them done. We've got all of them. Get a room. Build at least one of each of the following rooms in a single colony. We've got all these done now. Alright. So now that that's done, why don't we try to get another one? Let's build a... Yeah, let's do that. Let's go... Where's the closest one? It's right there. There we go. Oh, that's priority 8, so that'll be good too. That would clean all the oxygen, and then I could put a park sign up there. We'll have a door right here, and then furniture at the bottom, park sign there, and then that will be our 4th one. Our 4th nature reserve. Man, we're making great progress. I'm just super ecstatic about this. I'm having fun with this game. If you haven't played this in a while, or you are, you know, never bought it, this is just one of the most fun games ever. I've played it, I think, hundreds of hours, and I still can't get enough of it. So, best part about it, Cly is going to be coming out with another DLC in the near future. I don't know when. They haven't really provided much insight on that, but it just goes to show that they care about their game, and they're one of the companies that I trust to follow their anybody that plays. They follow their community, and they like the feedback that they receive, and they utilize a lot of their community to help make the game better. So anyways, Cly rant done. I'm just super happy for them. Joshua was one of them, and the other is Meep. Meep. Let's deconstruct those. As we move them into new beds, I think we will just slowly integrate, like, blockages. We'll block off this area and just keep doing that as we move along. We're gonna move the research station, I think, up here in this room, because we need the uranium, so that way I'm not having to generate the rads for the material study terminal. Okay, what else are we doing here? Wheezewort. Plant the Wheezewort seed. Let's look at the germs. See, look at that, germs are going down. There are some here. It's going down. Those are going down really slowly. How cold is it? It's a little chilly. That's alright. I think I've got an idea. We used it in the last one of the last few episodes. We're gonna build all this up. We'll slowly build them to the top and have another Wheezewort right here. That's right, Dom, using that old noodle. Those wrinkles in the brain. And then add some sweep commands. What else do we need to do? We need, yeah, let's sweep up a lot of this coal. Oh, that's something else that we need to go to refinement, and we need some kilns. I'm gonna put them right here for now. We're gonna need the condensed carbon for making steel. We want steel to make aqua tuner setups and a bunch of other cooling loops. Again, this is all temporary until we can figure out a better solution for polluted dirt. I think this is going to work for now, so I'm not too concerned about it. What else? What else? What else? What else? Do. Still working on the food. Did we go down here? We did. Is this on auto harvest? It is not. Growing at 97%. How toasty is that stuff? Yeah, it's a little toasty. Alright, so then what we'll do is go down. Let's dig out all of that. Is there any more in this room? It is right here. Just want to get some of this copper. Since we're already going to be down there, might as well grab it. Oh, I could just go over here and grab some of these. Enable auto harvest. Yeah, why don't I just... What were you thinking? Wait, did we get another achievement? Did we do it? Park. This is a park? Why is this only a park? Plants. 4 plants. Nature reserve. 4 wild plants, park sign, minimums. That's why. Okay. So we need to do that. There we go. We should probably have this as a pneumatic door. No, we don't need to do that. Ooh, what are we gonna get? Oh, you know what else? We could put some trim in here. A lot of people like the plants. I do like the plants, but plants don't last forever if you get heat in the base, so what do we got? Yeah, plate chucker. There we go. No, we need that. Come on. There we go. Fantastic. This is going to give us a lot of room. No, don't do that. Perfect. Everything is moving around swimmingly. Having a great time doing it as well. Okay, we can turn this off now that this whole room is in a vacuum. And if we look, yep, this is great. So when we are ready in the next episode, I will throw chlorine in here when I figure out how this germ sensor works, because it's clearly not doing what it's supposed to. Probably because I have it set up incorrectly, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to look around and figure out what the best way for that is. It doesn't seem like I'm following the right path here for that. But that's fine. Totally okay with that. Alright, we can move to a bigger speed. Super speed. Well, not super speed. Just medium speed. We have a lot of stuff for them to complete. We need to refine carbon, please. Refine carbon again. Let's see, how is the... So this is constantly backing up, but sometimes when all of these require hydrogen, it's getting lower. So we're really close to like the max that we can pull out at a time. We're gonna go 41 now. We're really trying to balance out the amount of hydrogen coming out of the loop, and in this way we don't have any issues powering everything within the SPOM. Look at the temperature. Everything is 60.3 degrees Celsius, but it's not going much hotter, and that's because we're close to the top of the asteroid near the cold biomes. So it's pretty self-explanatory there what's going on. New printables. What do we got? Thimbleweed seeds. I'm not going to be getting more duplicates until we are ready to go to the next asteroid. I just don't feel like it's necessary right now, especially with what we have going on. We don't want to add more calorie consumption and everything kind of similar to that, so we're just going to keep going with what we've got. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Okay. What else? How is the germs up here good looking? Pretty good. We're gonna move this over because the radiation needs to be... We're gonna move all this over. We'll wait on this until all this gets pushed in this direction. There we go. Oh, we have more barbecue. We have to be on top of this. Most definitely have to be on top of that. But we have grubfruit plants. What do these require? Is it sulfur? It is sulfur. Okay. Combat. Yeah, the door, it'll work like this, but I want it to look better. Okay, now almost there. Let's change all that to an 8. This is going to give us probably our third achievement in this cycle, or not cycle, in this episode. And we're gonna probably wrap it up pretty soon here. And there it is. Colony achievement earned. Let's take a look. Improve duplicate morale by designating 4 areas as nature reserves. Fantastic. That is awesome. It wasn't too difficult either. Okay. Now we have iron. Now I wonder, can they eat? They can eat iron as well. Okay. Lots of calories. We need more. Never enough. We can never have enough calories. Alrighty then. Let's see, what else are we doing? We've got those. We could start breaching that one, but I don't... Like, we could go down into these, but I don't think it's a necessity at this point. Let's change this to a 7. We don't need that. Well, yeah, we do. Alright. Looking good. Alright, everyone, it is about that time. This was a really, really successful episode. We completed 3 achievements that we've been working towards. I think that in the future, I'm going to try and continue to do that, where I will provide kind of a, hey, we're going to be working on these achievements in the episode. I think that'll work well in the long run. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you have any suggestions or any comments, or if you need any help with anything in particular. Just throw them in the comments below. I really, really enjoy helping people if I can. This is, again, one of my favorite games, especially because there are so many different ways to do things. So, again, thank you for watching. If you would like to leave a comment, do it. If you want to subscribe, please do so. I really enjoy growing this community. And with that, we'll see you all in a future episode. Have a great rest of your day.